It's me, VexaPop. Today I want to talk about something that has been bubbling in the Sims 4 community for a long time, and honestly, I have been holding this in for months. Everywhere you look, it is negativity, complaints, drama, disappointment, arguments, fights over patches, fights over packs, fights over builds, fights over bugs. And listen, everyone has the right to feel how they feel, but I am starting to think I must be part of the 1% of players that actually love the game, like genuinely love it. No sarcasm, no eye rolling. I open my Sims 4 and I feel joy. I feel entertained. It does exactly what it's supposed to do for me. It lets me escape, relax, play with little digital people, and build cute houses for hours without noticing time passing. I have been playing The Sims since the early 2000s. I was a little kid sitting in front of an old computer that sounded like a jet engine starting up, waiting for The Sims to load for 10 minutes straight, and I still thought it was the best thing ever created. I have played every era of this game. The base game, the expansions, the chaos, the drama, the ridiculous bugs, the masterpieces, the disasters. And guess what? I am still here in 2025, playing for hours and craving more. So, if someone asks me why am I still in love with this franchise, the answer is simple. It entertains me. It makes me happy. And that's what a video game is supposed to do. Now, I totally understand that not everyone feels this way. If you bought a game and you feel disappointed or unhappy or frustrated, you have every right to complain. You can criticize, you can give feedback, you can rant on Twitter, you can scream into your pillow, do whatever you want. But here is the part I do not understand. If the game makes you miserable, if every patch makes you angry, if every update makes you roll your eyes, if every new kid ruins your day, then why are you still playing it? And I do not mean that in a rude way. I mean honestly. Games are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to help you unwind, not raise your blood pressure. I have seen people say the game is unplayable, and yet they still have 10,000 hours in it. I have seen people say EA ruined their lives, and the next day they are downloading new CC and giggling about their Sims' new hair. People talk trash all day, but then they are the first in line to buy the next pack. So maybe deep down people love the game more than they admit. But complaining has become the personality trait of the community. Now, let's talk about the bugs, because yes, The Sims 4 has them. I'm not pretending it doesn't. I play with mods. I've had Sims freeze, stretch, reset, toddlers teleport like they're little demons, objects disappearing, the game crashing out of nowhere, all of it. And bugs are annoying. Nobody enjoys losing progress or watching their sim glitch during a cute moment. I completely understand why people get frustrated. But for me, personally, the bugs don't take away the fun. Maybe it's because I've been gaming since the late 90s, and at this point, I've never seen a game launch perfectly clean. Diablo, Skyrim, MMOs, cozy games, every single one has its own chaos. So when the sim gets weird, I just roll with it. I fix what I can, laugh at what I can, and keep playing. That's my vibe. And something else I see all the time is the slogan, stop buying packs until the game is fixed, or stop giving EA your money. And listen, everyone is free to spend their money however they want. I support that completely. But when I buy a pack, I'm not gifting EA my money. I'm investing in my own happiness. I'm paying for entertainment. I'm paying for something that I know I'm going to enjoy for hours, days, weeks, maybe even years. And people say, why would you pay for a pack that doesn't work? But here is the thing. I don't buy packs hoping they will fix my life. I buy packs because they give me fun, creativity, storytelling, building tools, and joy. They let me create worlds and characters and moments that make me smile. That's what I'm paying for. My experience, not EA's approval. If someone personally feels the game is so broken that buying content brings them zero joy, then yes, they absolutely stop buying packs. That is the logical choice for them. Nobody should buy something that makes them miserable. But I am not miserable. I'm having fun. So why would I stop buying something that enhances my fun just because a stranger on Twitter told me it's wrong? Everyone has a different relationship with The Sims. Everyone has different standards, different expectations, and different levels of patience too. And all of those feelings are valid. But what is not valid is shaming people for enjoying something. If you want to boycott it, do it. If you want to skip packs, do it. If you want to buy everything because it makes you happy, do it. At the end of the day, it's your money, your game, your experience. And there's something people don't always consider. The Sims is an extremely complex game. Anyone who has worked in development or even touched scripting knows how complicated life simulation actually is. Even after all these years, no studio has been able to recreate what The Sims does. Many have tried, and we have watched those attempts struggle with bugs, limitations, or systems that simply don't behave the way players expect. And this is not me defending EA, it's just being realistic. Even here in 2025, with gaming more advanced than ever, you cannot compare the coding of a, for example, shooter game to the coding of The Sims. Shooter games are often run on the same frameworks, the same engines, the same predictable patterns. Apex, Call of Duty, the finals, they all follow similar structures in controlled environments. But The Sims, it's a sandbox where you can literally do anything. Every sim has autonomy, personality, relationships, emotions, daily sketch tools, careers, skills, hundreds of leader systems all interacting at once, every second. The game is constantly juggling behaviors, routines, animations, environment changes, player actions, and story progressions. Of course, things are going to collide. Of course, weirdness happens. And while bugs absolutely should be fixed and people have every right to ask for better, the truth is that the complexity of this game is on another level. It's part of why no one has ever been able to replicate it successfully even today. So yes, The Sims 4 is buggy, but for me, the chaos does not ruin the experience. It's just part of the world I'm playing in. And if someone else feels differently, that's completely valid too. But let me tell you what I love about The Sims 4. I love that I can open it and disappear for hours. I love that the music instantly relaxes me. I love that I can build one tiny bathroom for literally 2 hours, like it's the most important mission of my life. I love that my Sims have their little drama, their little romances, their little careers. I love that I can create a whole universe that belongs only to me. No stress, no competition, no pressure, just creativity. People forget that this game is a sandbox. It's not meant to be perfect. It is meant to be a playground for imagination. And when you treat it in that way, the game becomes magical. Now, I am not saying people should not critique. Critique is good. It helps the game improve. It pushes developers to do better. But there is a big difference between constructive feedback and constant negativity. Sometimes it feels like the community has turned into an echo chamber of complaints. If someone actually says they're having fun, people act shocked, like it is illegal to enjoy the game. I have seen comments like, "You must be lying," or "How can you enjoy a game this broken?" And I'm like, because I am having fun. That is literally the point. And if you're not having fun, that is fine too. There are millions of games out there. Life is too short to force yourself to play something that makes you irritated every time you open it. Gaming should be joy, not suffering. And if The Sims 4 is no longer bringing you joy, that is okay. Step away, try another game, come back later if you want, or do not come back at all. That does not make you run. It just means you grew past it or you want something different. As for me, I will be here building my silly pink houses, dressing my Sims in outfits that makes no sense, using mods to give my Sims the perfect hair colors, having fun the way I have since I was 10 years old. The Sims has been in my life for decades. It has grown with me, changed with me, and even when it's buggy, even when it's messy, even when Twitter is on fire, I still love it because it gives me exactly what I want: entertainment. So, if you're part of the tiny group of players who still genuinely enjoys the game, do not let anyone makes you feel weird for it. Enjoy what you enjoy. Have fun, be creative, and ignore the noise because at the end of the day, it's your game, your world, and your stories that matter. Thank you so much for listening to my rant and for being here with me today. VexaPop out.